A very good day to honorable judges, respective teachers, dear parents and my fellow competitors. Today I am going to give you a speech about the current outbreak of coronavirus. The entire nation talks about the COVID-19 pandemic, very well known as coronavirus. COVID-19 has disturbed every aspect of our livelihood, the movement of goods and movement of people. The COVID-19 pandemic has created the largest disruption on education system in the human history, affecting nearly 1.6 billion learners from more than 200 countries. Closure of schools, institutions, and other learning spaces have impacted 94% of the world's student population. This has brought far-reaching changes in all aspects of our lives. Lockdown and social distancing and restricted movement policies have significantly disturbed traditional educational practices. Reopening of schools or relaxation of restriction is another challenge as many new standards operating procedures put in place. The COVID-19 pandemic has provided us with an opportunity to pave the way for digital learning. This article aims to provide a comprehensive report on the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on online teaching and learning of various papers and indicate the way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, lockdown and social distancing measures due to COVID-19 pandemic have led to closure of schools, training institutions and higher education facilities in the most countries. There's a paradigm shift in the way educators deliver quality education through various online platforms. E-learning tools have played a crucial role during this pandemic, helping schools and universities facilitate students' learning during closure of schools and universities. The use of suitable and relevant pedagogy for online education may depend on the expertise and exposure to information and communication platforms (ICT) for both educators and learners. Some of the online platforms used so far unified to communication and collaboration platforms such as Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom, and Canvas, which allow the teachers to create educational courses, training, and skill development programs. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the challenges in teaching and learning? Many countries have substantial issues with reliable internet connection and access to digital devices, while in many developing countries, the economically backward children are unable to afford the online learning devices. Some of these students have now taken online classes, spending additional time on virtual platforms, which have left children vulnerable to online exploitation. Increased and unstructured time spent online education poses a risk of increased screen time for the learner. Therefore, it has become essential for students to engage in offline activities and self-exploratory learning. Lack of parental guidance, especially for young learners, is another challenge as both parents are working. School time also raises social skills and awareness besides being fun for the children. The study on the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on online teaching and learning across the world concludes that although various studies have been carried out, in case of developing countries, suitable pedagogy for online education may depend on the expertise and exposure to information and collaboration platforms. The internet bandwidth is relatively low with lesser access points, and data packages are costly in comparison to the income of the people in many developing countries, thus making accessibility and affordability inadequate. What is the conclusion? The lesson learned from the COVID-19 pandemic is that teachers and learners should be oriented on the use of different online tools. After the COVID-19 pandemic, when the normal classes resume, teachers and learners should be enhanced teaching and learning. Thank you.